The Santa Fe is known to local Chicago rail fans as the route of the piggyback. In the Chicago area, the Santa Fe runs piggyback trains like streetcars, one after the other, all day, all night. When it comes to the number of intermodal trains you can see on any railroad running into Chicago, the Santa Fe is the leader of the pack. Another thing the Santa Fe has over the joint line is Amtrak action. The Southwest Chief numbers 3 and 4 both blast through McCook in daylight hours. These two trains are the only Amtrak trains you'll see through McCook. The Santa Fe interchanges with the IHB at McCook. We were very fortunate to see a Canadian Pacific business car on its way to being set out in the yard to be picked up by Soo Line's number 500, the Soo Line Canadian Pacific run-through container train. The action we've seen through McCook so far is pretty much standard fare. So far, we've seen the transfers and the hotshots. There is another aspect of McCook that cannot be overlooked, and that is the IHB themselves. The Indiana Harbor Belt runs from Gary, Indiana to Franklin Park, Illinois. They contribute greatly to the action through McCook. Every day, you can see the harbor's rugged little switchers pull what appear to be endless trains through the plant. The IHB rosters nothing but EMD switchers, but on the harbor, traction, not speed, is the key. When the action gets slow through McCook, as it rarely does, you can count on the orange and black switchers of the IHB to come through with a variety of trains. Where else in the U.S. can you see switch engines in charge of a double-stack container train? With the EMD locomotive plant just north of the Diamonds, it's also not uncommon to see new units come through behind the harbor power on their way to their new owners or coming back to the plant for modifications or repair. On the rare days when the joint line and the Santa Fe are slow, you can watch the Vulcan Materials switch engine as they load hoppers with ballast for the Santa Fe. As this edition of Windy City Hotspots comes to a close, we'd like to leave you with another look at the Belt Railway of Chicago's Alco C424s. Shot about a quarter of a mile south of the McCook Diamonds, the Centuries are approaching GM&O Tower, the control point for McCook.